the new woodland trees that were planted last winter have sort of coped okay really. They do seem to be going the autumn colours much earlier, but I think that's like a bit of a defence mechanism. And they've stopped growing really early as well, as have the bigger trees. But they're alive. Now I have watered them the first half of the summer as they were establishing, but the second half of the summer I haven't watered them very much at all because the roots are bigger and more established. So they're doing all right really. These hawthorns were 3 foot tall, now they're like almost 4 feet tall. That one's about 5 feet tall, so that's very good. Guelder roses are really turning autumn colours. Hazels look happy. So this bit is the most vulnerable bit of all because it's like on a bank here, so it dries out much more quickly. The bank was built last year through the summer into the winter, and then it was planted up in the winter with these trees, and this is like a dividing, like a mound in a woods dividing 2 footpaths. And on this bank here is only shrub trees. It's just planted exactly like as if I was doing a mud bank with a hedge on it, but it's like in a woods, just sort of separating it up. So down there is like a footpath, and down this side's a footpath. You can't see one from the other, so it makes the narrow woods seem bigger. Yeah, it's all established really, really well. I'm keeping an eye on them. I water them every so often. We have had little bits of rain, just give them a bit of a top up, but really the second half of the summer generally don't need as much watering. Certainly next year they'll be really, really tough. Yeah, probably give them a little bit of a watering later today. Just a couple of watering cans all along this bank here. Yeah, it's not usually good to have a dry year on the first year after planting trees, but the worst time for it to be dry is sort of like March, April, May, when the trees are establishing. But once they've got their sort of roots going down, they're all right then, they can look after themselves. Just when it goes to kind of really long spells then without rain, give them a water, but really once they're established, they're sort of okay and can look after themselves. So that's really good. Let's get down from here. Whoa. And these ones on the other side here aren't on a big high bank, they're kind of lower down, so they don't need as much care and attention, but all of them are sort of seeming to be losing their leaves or going yellow a bit early this year, and they've all stopped growing. Usually a lot of trees have stopped growing by now, but a lot haven't. Usually the hawthorns and silver birch trees keep going right up into September, but trees like rowan's going to stop about July. But yeah, everything's kind of stopped or slowed to a gradual almost halt. So it's just their way of coping with the drought.